I'm a store owner in Leslieville.
So I'm a resident of Riverside/Leslieville.
I live in the area.
My bread and butter is earned at 629 Eastern Avenue.
I've lived in Ward 30 for over 25 years, and I've worked many times across the street here.
I've been here now going on 27 years.
I'm chair of the Old Cabbagetown Business Improvement Area.
We are decidedly against the big box development that is proposed for Eastern Avenue.
So you know this is not a bullshitting story, okay? No, I'm very down.
We have lots of great retail between the larger grocery stores and between all the small shops on Queen Street East. We have lots of opportunity. We have a 24-hour streetcar at the end of our street.
Fantastic restaurants, clothing stores, food products, organic foods, coffee shops. This is all directly linked to the neighborly reaction that's going on to the film industry and this community.
Baby, I love nobody but you. Baby, I love nobody but you. Though you're low down mean, I love the things you do.
So as you can see behind me, we already have huge amounts of traffic. We have a school on our street with a daycare. People are cutting down the street constantly, looking for parking spots, looking to get out of the traffic, and the pollution they bring and the safety risk they bring to our neighborhood would forever change the look and feel of what is now a community.
My job is to go out and buy all the interesting things that appear on a film set. So things like furniture, artwork, carpeting. We often work on smaller productions, things like smaller budget Canadian productions and series work. So I do all kinds of work out of this property. Traditionally, when a huge big box development moves into an area, all the little stores tend to really suffer. And people have worked for years to really build up this great neighborhood. There's a lot of industries in here in this neighborhood that the film industry supports. For instance, we have welders that make set items for us, and we have seamstresses that sew our curtains and things like that. Pretty much anything that we need to have made, we outsource to people in this community. So not only are the people employed right here at 629 Eastern, but also there are hundreds of unseen businesses that no one would really think about in the community that we are also supporting.
This is a residential community with mixed retail, all kinds of services that are literally at the doorstep of this studio. Leslieville has developed in leaps and bounds simply because there has been an infrastructure of higher paying jobs through the film industry, connecting directly to Queen Street and its environments just north of that, Dundas, Gerrard, etc.
If this rezoning goes through, these studios will be demolished, and I'll be standing in front of several large big box stores, and all the employment that goes on in here will be going somewhere else. So I really hope that the OMB prevails and finds for the community and turns down the application.
Oh yeah, I'm Mrs. Tate, and I'm the owner of the East End Garden Center, sweetheart. If you don't have the confidence and the respect of the people in the community, because they can go and shop wherever they damn well please. And if they want to go to Walmart, you and I can't stop that. You don't go and buy a pair of socks, my love, and I lecture my family and I lecture my grandchildren, and I tell everybody the same thing. Not because you see it, it's going to be, oh, just $1. You go and look at it. It's got to have the quality, and it's going to last for a length of time. You buy something cheap, it doesn't stand up, sweetheart.
No.
You know what I'm getting at?
I do.
So I feel that the OMB board, which has been appointed now by the government, are not caring about us, and that they're going to change the rule to allow a big box to come in. It's not fair. I would like to ask the OMB board, how would they like it if this came into their neighborhood? They wouldn't tolerate it for 1 minute, I'll bet they wouldn't.
The very nature of Toronto is that it's a city of neighborhoods. It's a community of communities, and that's what we're proud of. That's what we're famous for throughout the world. They form the backbones to the communities, and in our case, Parliament Street is our main street, and it's like the main street of a small town in a sense. Now, the concern we have with building a big box is that people will start leaving the neighborhood for all their special items and extra needs and so on. They won't be buying them from the local Home Hardware, and if the Home Hardware doesn't get any big sales, if all they're doing is selling a box of screws when someone has a daily need, and the health food store is no longer selling vitamins because people are going to a Walmart or whatever to buy their vitamins. So true, if they build, they will create jobs in that particular area, but there will be store closures and job losses and bankruptcies occurring in all of the surrounding business districts.
We have like urban planners, architects, the general public, environmentalists, public health. Everybody knows that we need to be moving away from auto dependency, and the province has a Places to Grow policy and a provincial policy statement that tries to guide development into this sort of to shift us away from the automobile. And we also have the official plan of Toronto that also guides us to do that. And so I think that we have all the reasons and all the evidence, and everybody knows that we should be doing things differently. And this just is sort of the lowest standard of urban retail planning that we can have. It's not a surprise to me that the Annex and the beach are some of the most desirable places to live, and that's because they're walkable, not drivable.
The size of the development that they're trying to do is the equivalent of basically 3 miles of storefronts. That would be from Broadview, go out 3 miles. Actually, it's 3 kilometers, I apologize. But 3 kilometers is a lot of storefronts, and so when they say that 750,000 square feet of retail won't impact the neighborhood, oh, it will.
Nobody but you. Though you're low down mean, I love the things you do.
The city doesn't need more retail developments. They need those employment lands for really great jobs.
But we did take down the Gardner, and that was for very good reason of connecting the city back to its waterfront.
I care about my community, and I want my community to get the best that they possibly can, because I want it, so why wouldn't I want it for my customers and my neighbors?